Hello, we're here again on the sofa. Right, what's been going on? Just got back from the gym. I've got my new Sheffield Wednesday shirt on. Cost me £10. It's last year's. Went to the game a few weeks ago and they had a lot of going cheap in the shop. So yeah, we like it. It's Wednesday. It says A up on the front. It's got a flat cap. Delightful. Great little piece of training kit. Right, I wanted to call this one things I do that I won't make my clients do. Now, maybe it's because I'm a bit mental and I've built up these habits over a long time, and I'm trying to sit in my clients' lives and not be too overbearing, saying this works for me, so it's going to work for you. I'll explain them as I go through. Often when we take on clients, I don't like overwhelming people with 1,001 things to do. Often, or always, when you take clients on, the heavy lifting is at the start when we need to make some changes. And those changes take time for people to get used to it, for partners to get used to eating in a different way and spending time at the gym or walking or exercising in different ways. Right, so it's not a big list, it's just off the top of my head. Every morning, or 90% of the mornings, I will have 5 boiled eggs. Throw out 1 yolk, keep it lean, save some calories, but the idea is that you get the protein in without having to think about it, without it being a big effort. And it's not an effort for me because I've done it for years and years and years and years and years. Get up, make my coffee, put the eggs on to boil, have a shower. When I'm out of the shower and dressed, they're ready. I put them on low, don't worry, I'm not boiling them, burning them. Yeah, now I know that can be a big adjustment. Often when people come in to me, they've been having porridge or cereal or just toast or nothing. I think people are surprised by the amount of protein that they actually need to consume just to maintain for where they are. And then generally I make people lift a bit more weight and lift weights more often, so they need more protein to recover. So yeah, I try and gradually get them to have more protein in the morning. So does 5 eggs tick that box? Yes. Is 5 eggs a lot for someone who's not eating eggs, digestion to take? Yes. And has it slowed people down in the past? The digestion, that is. Absolutely. Do we start them on 2 and 3 eggs or a protein shake or some protein yogurt? That's generally the route I go down, but I'm at the point now where I just go boom, 5 eggs, don't even think about it, no decision, so there's less friction there. I think that's an important thing that people don't take into account. So yeah, that's what I do. Don't expect my clients to do it. If they did do it, the protein would be easier through the day, and then with the lack of carbohydrates, that might also help them lose a bit of weight in the initial stages. But we don't go there. So that's me just being weird. What else am I on? Black coffee. I've always had my coffee black when I'm at home because I ain't got a frother. I'm not a frother man, but again, it's very similar to the eggs. Don't think about it. Don't need to get milk. I'm not very good at getting milk because I don't drink it. Not for any particular reason. Some milks have upset my tummy a little bit and digestion, so I feel a bit better for not having it. If you want to have milk in your coffee in the morning, it's not going to make a big difference. Do I do it? I think I do it for taste rather than calories and being lean and health. did go through a phase of not having milk, and I did feel a bit better. Had it a bit more recently as Harrison's had some. That's my son. I don't think I've spoken to him about in this edition of podcasts. So that's something that I do. Always black coffees at home. Might have a flat white on a Friday if I'm working on my computer in Starbucks. Tell me what you think. And the other thing I do that I don't expect my clients to do is I put my phone on flight mode at night. Mainly because to reduce the electromagnetic, the notifications coming through. Do I sleep a bit better? Possibly. Does anyone ring me if I leave it on by accident? Never. There's potential if something happened to Harrison, but I'm not a doctor. What am I going to do? Take him to the hospital? Don't ring me. Yeah. I had a client who spoke about this, and she said, listen, she was talking about checking kids in the night, and she said, you're not a doctor. Just go to sleep. The odds are quite high you'll be able to... Oh, one of my little lights has just gone off. I think we're all right. Might be a bit grainy, but you're not here for the video quality. It's not the Oscars. Let's be real. Yeah, sorry. Phone off in the night. What was she saying? Yeah, she's not a doctor. There's nothing you could do. I'll need a good night's worth of sleep to deal with whatever's going on in the morning. Maybe. Did say this to one of my clients who'd get emails quite regularly through the night and it would disturb her sleep, so she improved that. So maybe that's something you could try. Put your phone on flight mode. I know people say, oh, keep your phone out of bed, it'll make your life out of the bedroom, it'll make your life a lot better. I remember Chris Williams said it made his life 33% better. I'm like, how are you judging that, Chris? How are we measuring that? Yeah, I'm not at the stage where I can leave my phone out of the bedroom. I like it to wake me up. I'm one of those people with 9 alarms. Okay, there's some things that I do that might be weird, but you could try them and they might make you feel a bit better. I'll do some more as we go on. Kind regards, have a nice life.